Okay, back with another live stream, and finally, can't reach it. I'm going to start working on my server. So, let me check my sound. Let's see what I just did on there. It's a bit delayed there. Okay. Did I mute it? Yeah. Still having trouble with allergies day and night. I'm up in the I've been up all night. See, I'm up in the daytime. I've been up since 8 last night. It's 10 in the morning now, and I got sidetracked twice. So I decided to go ahead. I did that on purpose. I decided to go ahead and set up the wireless for the. Let's see, how can I do that? Can I show that desktop? Okay. I was using this yesterday. And I kind of liked it because when I get up and work on things and move around, you can see, more than just a narrow view of the camera there that's pointing at the back of the server. So, but it did lock up. This view locked up. I don't know if the player locked. I kind of don't. The computer was running fine, no overuse or anything when I noticed it. So I think it was the camera itself. Because it's putting out, I was using the wired connection in the higher, it's 5 megapixels, and then the highest resolution is 222 something or 2250, I don't know, by 1080. And of course, like my monitor on my computer, it's 1080p, and that's what I set it at, and that's fine for me, and enough resolution and everything, but I don't have. Everything's so small I can't see it. Well, I still have to raise the font size in the settings in Fedora. It's really easy to do that. I actually did that in my video yesterday. But I was just pointing the camera at the screen with the monitor. I was on the Fedora 29 on the server. But yeah. Anyway, this is the only way I can get. I haven't been able to get these to work in OBS Studio. These security cameras here. These. I think it's because you have to log into them, but I set up the wireless. I did a video of it. Set up the wireless, and now I'm picking up the wireless stream, which is only 800 by 600, so that should use a whole lot less bandwidth and not work that little webcam's hardware just so much. Because I noticed the other one up here, the one that's showing outside, it records H.256. At that high resolution, and it's always, when you go watch back any of the videos, it's always dropping. It'll go along fine, and then it'll drop frames real fast. I mean, it's like stop motion, and so I got to thinking. I remember reading in the manual when I was learning about it, setting it up. It said you can't stream direct. You can't stream. What did it say? You can't watch the videos on the camera. Stream them to watch them. You have to download them and then watch them. That's a pain, and that's why I hardly ever look at them. Especially since I only got one player that I can play them on my computer. It's KEM player. But I found it, and I used to use it years ago, and then I decided, I just got to where I didn't install VLC and maybe one other one or something. But VLC is supposed to play H.265, but I can't get it to do it. And I think maybe this is Fedora 28, and as soon as I get this server, this is my machine I use every day, and it's driving me crazy. It can't keep up anymore. It's a Pentium. It's a Lenovo. I call it Lenovo i5. It's an i5 processor, quad core with 4 gig of RAM. Actually, I think if I reformatted it, it'll probably do a lot better. I think it's just got a lot of junk in the software now. Since that many years ago, I put it on here when Fedora 28 was new, and it's Fedora 32 now, and they put one out about every year. So anyway, and I already had Fedora 29 on a USB stick, so I've been booting it on there, and I did put Fedora 32 net install on this other USB stick. I just have 2 USB sticks, and they're only 2 gigabyte. I've got some SD cards. I got 2. I bought 3. I got 128 gigabyte in the camera, and I got 2 I haven't done anything with yet. I was going to put them in the security cameras, but So I don't know if I want to do that because I'd rather have them available for other things. But then on the other hand, I've got 32 gigabytes in the one outside, and after 3 days it starts erases and starts over, so you don't have very long. And if you really needed it, and it happened more than 3 days ago, you know, it's gone. So anyway, yeah, it can't stream live. You have to download the video, and the crazy thing about that KM player, it will not fast forward. I think it won't fast forward H.256. This is the first time I've used this H.256. I've used the 264 for quite a few years now. Yeah, but anyway, okay. I got the video card put in the server, and last night, and 8 gigabyte video card, and I booted it up and ran it for a little while, and it was really loud and it never quieted down. I'm thinking hoping I can quieten it. Excuse me. Quieten it down by changing the power settings in there. So I thought maybe I would look in there first. Then I remembered, oh yeah, I want to put Fedora 32 on here and be running. That's the other thing. What if there's a difference in Fedora 32 would handle that better than Fedora 29 did? That it's actually but it started. Let's just try looking at the power settings first, and then if all else fails, I'll go read the manual. I've read through the manual quite a bit, but I can't remember everything I've read. But so let's get. Okay, yeah, I want to get to where I'll be able to show the this one here. So now I'll be able to show the monitor when I boot it up, and I'll put that around there instead of being on my face. I'll put it around there on the server. Oh yeah, and switch mics so I can get up and move around. Get on my wireless lapel. Okay, yeah. Kind of got my brain going 100 miles an hour since I didn't mention, I think I forgot to mention just now, cables are driving me crazy too. They keep turning my camera. Okay. Oh yeah, you can only see, you can't, there's a board on my tray there, and you can't go any lower than that. There we go. That should be good. If I can get to set still. I tried tightening that swivel on it. The darn up and down, it'll tighten. Actually, I always forget that the handle, you tighten it to tighten it and loosen it to loosen it, but when you're moving it, it'll tighten on its own. But the swivel right and left, it just gets loose. I worked on it a while back and I actually had it working pretty good. I took it apart and put some paper shims in it and kind of made it work. Anyway, it's back to acting goofy again. So I'm going to leave it like that, and I got to switch. Let's see, got to switch to the. I'll leave it just like that, and yeah. I actually can, once I switch my KVM switch, it won't matter what view I'm on. It'll actually be good to be on the, now I can't mess up listen to that sound again, and I'll close that preview up there because the laptop can't handle playing my YouTube preview for very long. It'll overheat the fan, and then it'll get to where the fan gets really loud and annoying, and then it'll, get to where it can't. It'll just quit playing. I don't know what it does, but it doesn't lock up the computer, but it quits playing. So now it's pretty loud. My noise gate and compressor makes it not seem as loud. I'll put my mics down here. You can get what it sounds like. See, it's running at full blast. And, okay, this is HDMI. I have to switch my monitor
to see it. And I also have to, I already did that, I switched the KVM switch so that my mouse, my USB mouse will control it. But as long as it boots up, my mistakes get forgiven because nothing happened yet. Usually. Yeah, nothing's come up yet, so assuming that it's still working like it did yesterday. We'll see, because you know what assume does. Now see, it ramped up even louder, which it does that during boot time anyway, most of the time. But I know one thing, the power supplies and the, let me watch this screen and see if it tells me anything. There was a bunch of new stuff came on right after I put the video card in, and I didn't, you know, it stayed up, but not long enough for me to really read it. It's getting a different boot screen than what it used to. It's black and white and gray, and it was blue and black and, you know, all that. But it processors 75 degrees right now. Of course, that's the first time I've turned it on today. F9 for setup. It's actually what I want. Which one? I'm going to go ahead and hit F9 because I don't want to miss. I think I'm there. I didn't hit F9 because I was hitting F8. F8 to run the option ROM configuration for arrays utility. Okay, that'd be the RAID. I might have missed my chance. And what's come up now? Oh, okay. It heard me. It beeped at me. It may be going to setup, which is BIOS, what we call BIOS. But they got it. They're giving everything their own little cute names. So, but yet they don't use those cute names on the boot screen. Oh, it went all the way. Oh, I didn't put the USB stick in, so it's trying to boot. I forgot to put it in. I was going to. It's trying to do Pixie boot over the network. So I guess I'll go over there and put it in while it's trying to find something. And then it'll reboot because there ain't nothing for it to Pixie boot on. Guess I'll put it in the... Oh. I don't have a mouse hooked up. That's what's wrong. I forgot to hook it up. Dadgummit. Anything else I forgot today? Oops. Yeah, I've got I forgot my KVM cable is just laying here on top of the KVM waiting for me to hook it up. So all I want is the, well, I might want to, I've got it set up now so that it will go to the video card first, and if that didn't work for some reason, it would then go to the, then it would go to the VGA. So I can plug in the VGA and have it work. Yeah, it went ahead and went to. I don't have a USB yet, so I can't select something else. There. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hook them both up because I might end up needing that VGA. Yeah. No telling. It doesn't interfere with the video card working, so it's just sitting there. I thought, you know what? No, it does. It's counting down. I guess it was 30 seconds. So I just had enough time. Yeah. I forgot what. Oh yeah, I had it on camera and. See, that was the business end. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You got to see it. So, what I want to do, though, I don't need to boot Fedora 20 that in there, so it would have something to boot to. I'm just gonna, yeah, Control Alt Delete. So that's cool. Even if you plug the USB in late, it still gets it and it works. You know, some of those. Some machines, the older ones anyway, if you didn't have that USB keyboard or mouse plugged in, That's the way mine works because I have a KVM switch. The keyboard and mouse plugs into the KVM switch, and then there's 4 USBs and 4 VGAs to go out to 4 different computers. So
Okay, so sorry about that. My mic quit working. I during what I was doing here, it just quit working. I don't know why. Now I hear it finally on my. I was checking it, and and I know it's a good thing because everything was working perfectly, and then it quit. So I can just use this. The next time I need to get up and move around, I'll have to have that fixed. Probably I'm going to end up just having to reboot the phone. Let me go ahead and try and do that right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just leave this where it is so I can see if it worked. So bear with me. We have technical difficulties. Dang it. Fell out of the bracket. Okay. I don't know if it's still running. Oh, and I don't know what went wrong. The IP webcam is what I use to. You can stream audio and video, or just audio, or just video. So I do. So I'm gonna got it brought up. I always minimize it that way it doesn't accidentally get closed. But sometimes things quit anyway. All the connectors were still connected. It back up one time, and I may end up having to reboot the phone. Get it to work. Now let's see if it'll work. You'll hear me in an echo if it starts working. Okay, let's see if that's gonna work. No. Okay, I'm gonna try rebooting the phone. I won't do this forever. If it's not gonna work, then I'll just stay on the SM58. If all else fails, that's one good thing about having two mics. One of them will quits. I've had the SM58 quit a few times during the stream, like okay, well, it was a cable, and I didn't realize it. You know, you wiggle it and it works. You wiggle it the other way and it quits working. So, yeah, I think yeah, I quit using that cable. So, this phone gets rebooted, and I get a drink, then why am I seeing? See, I can see the preview of my stream, and I'm seeing it on my laptop and on my preview on OBS Studio, and all I see is the splash screen HP ProLiant. Just now realized that, and I hit. It shouldn't have stuck there. So, does that mean? Let me wave my hand in front of the camera. No, it's not frozen. Oh. That camera's frozen too, the one that I'm pointing at the screen. It's like something went wrong. Must have went wrong with all my Wi-Fi connections. That's what it is. Everything that depended on Wi-Fi to work. So if I have to reboot the router, that means I have to restart the stream. If I can't get the mic to work again, then it will decide that it must be the router, and I'll have to stop the stream and redo everything. That's a pain. Yeah, I can't even show you what's going on the screen with that not working. Let's see. All right, nope, it did not fix it. So it wasn't the phone. Something went wrong in the Wi-Fi. The only thing I can do to fix that is reboot the router. The stream is working, so it's not the modem, but I'll probably just do both since I'm going to have to do it. So let me get this thing back in its cradle. Okay, I'm just going to go right now and reboot my router and modem. There's no, if I tried to do it during the stream, it's just going to lose the stream. So that's what I'll have to do. All right, I'll be back when I get things working again.